I did see this Freaks and Geeks 25 years later. Paul Feig, oh god, Judd Apatow and Seth Rogen celebrate milestone anniversary. I thought this was kind of funny because we just talked about this at the anniversary of Freaks and Geeks. It only lasted one season, continues to hold a special maybe it's a sign. My point is that maybe it's a sign. Maybe this is what I need to do this weekend, is watch all of Freaks and Geeks. I dated a smelly juggalo to what? To might as well have been a werewolf. He did give me an alleged half wolf dog. Who are you? What the fuck? A juggalo werewolf. The lore here is getting more and more impressive. I'm still not entirely convinced that you might not be a vampire. You might. Let's see. On Wednesday, series creator Paul Feig and EP Judd Apatow celebrated the milestone anniversary with his breakout 80s set high school series, which aired 1999 to 2000. Honestly, why couldn't you, though? I'm a 100-year-old bog beast. I do kind of remember you saying that, yeah. Along with stars Seth Rogen, Merton Star, and Sam Merton. This is the official lore. Why couldn't I watch all of this weekend? Is that what you're asking, SK? At least this weekend, I'm going to that Renaissance fair, and that stupid costume, the work costume, is supposed to arrive today. Curiosa could totally be a vampire trolling us right now. I would believe it. I would believe it. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility here. Freaks and Geeks premiered 25 years ago. Holy moly. That's kind of crazy. It was one of the most rewarding. It's also pretty interesting to see how many people blew up from this show. He's famous now, famous. I don't entirely recognize these people, but they might just look wildly different now. It was one of the most rewarding experiences of my life and changed everything for me. Eternally grateful to Judd Apatow for taking a chance on my little script about growing up in Michigan and making it happen with DreamWorks, as well as their stellar cast, writers, directors, and crew for bringing it to life. I truly love you all. Oh my god, you're wearing the work costume to the Ren Fair? Please say yes. I am. I am. And there's no way in hell I'm walking halfway across New York City in that costume. I was like trying to plan out how this is gonna work, and I can't wear the I have to walk over there, and I gotta actually respond to them though. I have to buy my ticket still. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing the costume there. They're gonna be all dressed up too, apparently. Make sure to take pics at the Ren Fair. Hear me out, trench coats. I will take pictures. I was gonna post them as like, get ready for next week because we're getting into it. It's happening. It's gonna happen next week unless this gets stolen. I really hope it gets stolen away. Never thought I'd see Mumble go to the horse races Ren Fair and watch Twilight in 1 month. I'm excited. I am so unbelievably nervous. I'm so incredibly nervous about all of this. These are unprecedented times. And go to Mexico and not tan. That might be the most unfortunate thing. I was honestly like, I was genuinely, just because it would be funny. I do things on the basis of funny, and I thought that it would be hilarious to come back completely burnt, just completely fried, just like looking absolutely horrible. And Cal just never gave me a chance. And it just like wasn't worth pushing for. I found out about the Ren Fair here like 2 days after it was over. Oh, that's a bummer. Like we even had like a Ren Fair right by my house one time, and we never went over there, just because didn't really understand what it was or whatever. This was a long time ago, back in high school. Like there've been opportunities. This is the first time I've actually been able to make it happen though. SK, wait, have you gone to a Ren Fair, SK? I can't wait to go back to the horse races too. I actually loved it. I would love to go back. I could literally see myself retiring at the horse races. I could see myself 80 years old, sitting there in my lawn chair. It's bright and sunny outside, and just like chuckling at all the people crying at all the money that they're losing. It's supposed to be really fancy. A big statewide one is earlier in the year. I'd love to go next year. I hope I like it. I really do. I hope I have a good time. I want to have a good time. I hope this is one of my things. I have Ren Fair in October. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Are you going to dress up? But the more local one is supposed to be pretty good too. Memphis is just sketchy. Be worried about that. This year is actually my first actual... Ooh, that's exciting. That's exciting. it's always fun to see, at least in terms of Freaks and Geeks, it's always really fun to see where people start out. I love that kind of stuff. I love stories of where people started. You know, I think of this, and there's like a very memorable story from Danny DeVito that I love. We're going to solstice festivals a lot, which have a similar vibe. Is that more like astrology, or is that more for like the astrology crowd? Went to a powwow when I was a kid though. What the heck is it? What is a powwow? I don't know what is a powwow. Detroit teenager in 2017 explained why he's not considering a reboot. Yep, but no, I thought this might be a sign. This might be a sign for me to get into Freaks and Geeks. I'm glad everybody remembers stuff like this fondly too. Say powwow. Powwow. Am I saying that wrong too? Thank you. Am I saying powwow wrong? Unfortunately, we also have more layoffs though, which I didn't see coming. Disney layoffs underway. Hundreds of corporate staffers impacted. More layoff news and what has already been a depressing week. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I wonder if they're all just trying to do it at the same time so no one is, you know, your news kind of gets shuffled in with all the rest, and it's not too much focus on just your company. Is in the middle of a new wave of cuts as part of a cost-saving initiative. We hear about 300 or so people are affected by the layoffs that started yesterday and are continuing today and tomorrow with the possibility to stretch beyond that. The positions, all based in the U.S., are across Disney's corporate operations, including legal, HR, finance, and communications. He can say powwow, but can't say wolves. Wolves. Powwow is like a one-syllable word. I can say powwow. And I've been to the folk center in the Ozarks. That was really neat, with reenactments of like soap making and quilting and blacksmithing and some dope-ass fiddle music. I feel like the people who go there to reenact stuff is it attracts a very specific crowd. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen Parks and Rec when there's that crazy guy who's doing like the filibuster and he challenges Leslie Knope to go churn butter and live without electricity? It would be so on brand for me. Churn butter or something. Yeah, I can see I can see. SK, have you ever tried applying for one of those jobs before? Like being like a reenactor? I churned some butter at the folk center. It's fun to do for like 5 minutes and then never do ever again. You know, like this was kind of fun though. When I was in Japan, we went to do local dyeing, like old school indigo dyeing, and we met some kind of artist, and he was showing us how they grow or make the indigo or whatever, and we got to actually like churn the cloth. I don't know if churn's the right word, but it took a lot of work, surprisingly, just to dye like what happened to that? Shoot, I just remembered that. Oh no, I haven't seen that in a while. Fuck, I used to keep it on my doorknob, but it was like this beautiful piece of cloth that, and it took a lot, and you had to do a lot of work to kind of get it dyed there. Did some quilt stitches and dipped a candle too, and took home some lye soap in a little sack I had for years. It became a tiny dried out husk. Ooh. There's a place like that next town over from me. If I had a car, I'd do it, bro. When are you gonna get a car? We continually evaluate ways to invest in our businesses and more effectively manage our resources and costs to fuel the state of the art. I don't care. It just sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit to me. Just like sit at my loom all day and tell tales of yore. Why don't you go do that? If I had a car, I'd do it, bro. How I mean, like, how are you applying for jobs now though? Are you just applying for at home jobs right now? If I had a car, I'd be at all the rent fairs. I hate cars. Never getting a car. Never do that. It's not worth it. It's absolutely necessary. You have to get a car. You're gonna need a car. I don't think there's gonna be a way around that. But I do hate them. Today's cuts follow July 31st round of layoffs at Disney Entertainment Television, when about 140 people were let go, representing about 2% of the total DET workforce. Disney's animation studio Pixar reducing staff by 14%. 14%. Disney layoffs started yesterday on the same day global Paramount Wow. On the same day, Paramount Global laid off hundreds in the second round of its own layoff, aiming to cut 15% of the company's workforce. Traditional media companies are going through tough times amid a soft ad market. It's pretty bad right now. Despite the influx of spending on political ads and live sports, as pay TV continues to decline markedly and ad dollars are migrating to digital platforms, legacy companies also have been trimming streaming costs as they're shifting focus on profitability for their platforms. Yeah, the job thing has gotten complicated. It's a really bad time. I don't know, at least from my perspective, it's a really bad time. My family is falling apart, so I've become a personal assistant of sorts. Oh boy. Do you enjoy that role, or is that not something that you were hoping to do? That'd be difficult for me. In addition to Disney and Paramount's multiple rounds of Fox Entertainment eliminated about 30 positions. That was in July. We knew about that. Disney has been in a cost-cutting mode since Bob Iger returned as CEO in late 2022. It's been years. Yeah, it's been years of layoffs at this point. You know, I remember when he first came into position in 2022 because my friend was working at Disney as a consultant at the time, and they lost they lost a bunch of people and morale got really bad, and they've just been losing people since then too. I really don't think we could afford a car right now. We have just barely gotten to a point where the bills are paid on time with something left over. Cars are such an expense. I wouldn't risk it. Yeah, I wouldn't. I agree. You know, I agree. Good morning, Mobile. Good morning, Izzy. Good morning. How are you doing? How's your morning going? How's your week been? How's the gaming? Lots of questions. I hope you're doing well, though. We just finished up talking about the new not the new, but Breaking Dawn Part 1. Kind of a trip. We don't need to check out. Maybe we can check out this. I saw this too. I thought this might be interesting. Jigra trailer, emotional action thriller, stars Alia Bhatt as a woman who will stop at nothing to save her brother. I'm alright stuck indoors. Why? Wait. I normally love it, but the motivations right now suck. Like, if I don't get shit together, my brother is just gonna end up homeless because he's so incapable of being a functional adult. Oh God. Hi, Izzy. Good morning. Have I asked you this before? Do you like these Twilight movies? They're fucking weird. If I don't get my shit together, my brother is just gonna end up homeless. What does you having your shit together have to do with your brother? It's just gonna end up homeless because he's so incapable of being a functional adult. After a teaser garnered 39 million views. That's why I saw that line and I kind of wanted to check out why so many people were looking into this. Why are you stuck indoors though, Izzy? What's going on? 30 million views is pretty good. There's a tornado going through the air. Oh, fuck. Jeez. You haven't seen Twister, have you? I would highly suggest not watching it today. Maybe not the best thing to say. That kind of stuff always freaks me. Like, if you ever think about the natural disaster stuff, always gets to me. Damn, stay safe. Yeah, please stay safe. Just like hurricanes, and no, I have not. I wouldn't. But especially like the volcano out west, the way that they talk about that volcano exploding at some random point in time, and destroying like half the west, and I'm just not gonna think about that. Let's see. But yeah, 39 billion views seem kind of insane. The emotional action thriller is set for October 11th, and this is coming up, so I wanted to check it out really quickly. Do you do anything fun, Izzy? Do you guys like play board games at all? Maybe it's a good time to do board games and stuff, or watch Harry Potter. I just love watching. I don't know why. Every time there's a storm, I only say that because every time there's a storm, I like watching Harry Potter. Because that's how I watched it as a kid too. No, I have not. Like, it's not my shit that I have to get together. I need to find my brother a place to live and get his meds from the pharmacy because he won't, and my parents are losing their sanity. They've been dealing with this for a long time too, I'm guessing. I'm also mad at my brother and know we are stuck inside together. Oh, that's no fun, Izzy. Yeah, that's no fun. That can be a lot. Even when you do have space, living in a house together can cause issues to rise up. I'm also mad at my brother. Oh, fuck. What was I going to say? I can't remember. I'm trying to get him to play a game. I even offered to buy it for him, but he still won't play it with me. Oh, no. Maybe he just needs food. Maybe he just needs food. Sometimes like if I'm ever like standoffish or feeling a bit like distant, it's usually because I'm hungry. I'm trying to get him. I'm kind of mad at my sister too. Siblings man. I need to call mine. I probably don't talk to them enough. You're mad at your sister too? Is everybody mad at their family members today? It seems like everybody's got a little bit of conflict here. Hopefully it all gets well before the weekend here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Bot leads the cast alongside Rising Star. The film tells the story of an unbreakable bond between a sister and her brother forged through hardship and unwavering loyalty. When a series of tragic events threatens her brother's life, the sister embarks on a perilous journey filled with anguish, determination, and an indomitable spirit. I wonder. I'm so curious about why this got so many views. Versus, I guess I haven't looked at too many other things to really compare here. Let's check this out. Let's check this out really quick though.
अंकुर तूने कुछ किया? तू कुछ टच किया? कुछ खाया? ओके. तेरे फोन से कोई कॉल्स? कभी ने कोई कॉल्स किए तेरे फोन से? नहीं? ब्लड सैंपल लिया तो क्लीन आएगा ना? तू डर मत, कुछ नहीं होगा.
Sangwei. 为日以听信日日希望。
What did he say? What did he say?
What if कोई मेडिकल इमरजेंसी हो? अगर मैं अपना नस काट दूं तो क्या वो अंकुर को मुझसे मिलने देंगे?
पागलों जैसे बात मत करो. Give me that knife.
तू मैं ड्रामेटिक नहीं बन रही. Okay, just tell me the rules. Can an inmate meet a family member in a life and death situation? It's very simple.
थ्योरी और प्रैक्टिकल में फर्क होता है सत्या. तू सेट है?
I like the music. It's not really matching though, right? Like I feel like there could be. I like the choice of music here, but the rhythm of it really isn't matching the cuts. And like the actual like there'd be a way to match her like falling around and her getting thrown into, you know, the cabinets and stuff that would better match the rhythm of the sound and like all the sound effects and stuff. I do like it so far.
Could I get you something?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
May I get you the menu?
You know what I mean? Like we could, there could be more could be happening here. It feels a bit. What is happening? I'm so confused. What? Is she trying to rescue her brother? Is that what's happening? Or family member, friend, lover? Okay. Interesting.
कोई परेशान तो नहीं कर रहा ना अंदर?
कोई क्या परेशान करेगा मुझे? आप जो मेरी दीदी हो.
Okay, it's yeah, they're related.
हज़ारों में एक.
This is a hard. Okay. Okay.
पर मैंने कभी नहीं कहा मैं सही इंसान हूँ. मैं सिर्फ अंकुर की बहन हूँ.
This changed so much. Jigra. I'm intrigued, but that was a bit strange. we jumped around from her like eating food to cars exploding to very, very different music, wildly different music. I could be wrong though, but I don't know. That wasn't quite what I was expecting. I'm a bit surprised that it has 39 million views. Maybe that's mostly like foreign stuff. Very, very interesting. Hopefully that's good. My good brother, I don't know what to say about that. My good brother is coming to town this weekend for the Avatar: The Last Airbender Symphony concert. So that's a positive there's a positive sibling experience. I've always wanted to go to those. I hope that's good. Like the Lord of the Rings one has been on my list of things that I wanted to do for like a very long time now, because they always do it like every year. Okay. I don't know if y'all have any thoughts about that. It could just be differences in culture here, but I thought that trailer was a bit strangely paced out. Definitely gave you a good view of the different looks throughout the movie. Like everything looked pretty different throughout there. I'm intrigued.